What do you mean I'm late? Yes, I'm late. I know I'm late. Oops, my bad. My bad, geese. Sorry, geese. But we are here. We are on it. This is the moment when all of Julia Wandelt fans run. Not one will stand up for her. Not one will help her. I'll be sat here like literally no one can prove that Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. So what can you do? What can you do? It's Multi-Setti in the house. Hi, Bach. Is that foreign language, Bach? Wizard. Hard. Not. It's Julia Wandelt, Madeleine McCann. Win 10,000 bones. 10,000 bones. But, oh, I like your dragon logo. That's cool. In your picture, profile picture. I love my dragons. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. So let's see how many Julia Wandelt fans come and stick up for Julia Wandelt. Will they stick up for her? Will they not? I bet you £1 million there won't be a lot. But yes, it's all good. So yeah, I wonder what they're doing other than hiding. Oh, they don't want to admit it. But it's all going on. I still haven't found any clarification from the Sergeant Sinclair stuff yet. It's just his word, which I have repeated, but I've got to be careful. I can't keep saying it in case obviously it comes out that that's incorrect. I can't validate it because I emailed him, but he didn't answer. I can't remember the last time I actually sent an email and actually got a reply. Unless it's something to like when I talked to the Julia Wandelt, the real Julia Wandelt on Facebook, the Facebook page, that Danny and I do talk. It's Welsh. And the crying dragon is because we keep losing the rugby. Yeah, well, they used to be doing all right at the rugby. It sort of went downhill. A bit like the England football. Isn't it? The Welsh, I remember back in the day, is it Jonathan Davies? I liked him. I'm here to collect the money. It's her, I swear. Well, you know, trust me, bro. Done. My wins. But because I put win 10k live, and then I put win the unwinnable 10k because like someone said even on X or Twitter as it was, they're like, oh, that's ridiculous. I was like, I know, but you know, hello, Kelly, blank faces in the house. It's crazy. Like people actually think it, and we say no. Like Julia Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann. Here is the evidence. And they turn around and go, but Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann because we have Julia's word for it. What? Where's your evidence? Well, let me just manipulate some photos. Do you know what I mean? It's like they want us to prove everything with evidence here, there, and everywhere. And all they going on is Julia's word. What? How does that make sense? But that sums it up. I'm here to collect the money. It's her, I swear. That's exactly what Julia Wandelt fans would do. No, it's her. It's her. Trust me, bro. Bro science. Trust me, science. It's funny as. But I mean, I'm ready. I can bring up anything. Blooming StreamYard was down last night. That was a pain. Absolute pain in the backside. So, yeah, but it's back now. So obviously now I can bring up anything because I'm not too sure on the actual YouTube live. Apparently you can bring things up, but I didn't know. I'm a wizard, acting like a womble, drinking Costa coffee geese. Sponsored, not sponsored. Do you reckon that's where? I see. People like Costa should be phoning me, going, "Whiz, we sponsor your videos for like 10p." But yeah, I can bring up anything. So anyone wants to come and say, "Oh, the eye," I'll bring up a photo of Julia Wandelt's eye and disprove it. Do you know what I mean? I'm on it. But yeah, but I haven't heard anything new about Julia Wandelt in any shape or form. Have you? Is there anything going on that I've missed? I always keep an eye on a couple of Madeleine McCann Facebook pages, of course. But I haven't seen anything new. I've not heard anything from Sergeant Sinclair. I email everybody. I don't get any replies. It's getting very annoying. but yes, what can you do? Must be Julia Wandelt has toothache. That's because all those words hitting her teeth on the way out, all the rubbish, like ding 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 ding. It's funny. It's probably a lie. Yes, yeah. So poor Julia. She's got toothache. Oh, what? Julia's got toothache. She must be Madeleine McCann, because I swear Madeleine McCann would have had toothache. Just saying. You know, when's the 10k? Can I have it? Probably not, Lulu, because like I'm hoping like, I don't have to give it to anyone, because the missus are probably just like getting a brand new car and drive off and leave me if I gave that sort of money away. Yeah, bad words, or BS as we call it. It's probably like sugar. It probably builds up like plaque. I think she is watched now more carefully after the prison log. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because that was a bit sneaky. But yeah, I bet our solicitors, like, or lawyers, whatever, I bet they were having heart attacks. I know what that's like and all. I bet they're like, "Oh my god, quick!" That's very true, Maya. Maya and Lulu, fight! Yeah, Maya was there. She did say, where is it? There it is. I'm here to collect the money. It's her, I swear. That's it. Jobbed. I had a dream. Doing a Martin Luther King there. But yeah, I don't get it. I've done the 5K giveaways, and like no one came to help. So I thought 10K that might get someone, you know. But I've got a feeling that yeah, as soon as they like sort of say something and you like debunk it, it's going to upset them. Do you know what I mean? It's going to upset them, and then they're going to start getting all nasty. I've got people now, even Blank Faces and the Real Julia Wandelt Facebook page, and myself. So that's Kelly and Danny. We've done like a DNA special, and you never guess what? Someone commented on that, and they said Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. I was like, tell me that you haven't watched this video without telling me you haven't watched this video. What an absolute nutter. Things we've got to do. She's got more chance of being Elvis Presley's daughter than Maddie. Yeah. I'm Elvis, by the way. Didn't you know? Or Napoleon. I can be whoever I like because you're not allowed to say otherwise. So yeah, where are the nutters? It's got to be nuttier than a snicker. Nuttier than a squirrel's doo-doo. Good afternoon, Lynette. Hope you are well. Oh, little doggy logo. Look. Oh, look at that little picture. Little doggy. But I think it's safe to promise a million. Do you think? I actually haven't got that to give, though. I could do 20 grand, maybe. 30 grand. It'd be funny, though, like the Earth change orbit and then we suddenly end up in a world where she is. No. I'll be getting a divorce, mate. But they make all the claims, and that they're insulting people left, right, and centre. They're even doing a march for Julia. I can't believe it. They're actually doing a march. It was on the Julia Wandelt Facebook page, and I got an email from Danny saying it. I was like, no way. No way, mate. They're actually doing, is it justice for Julia and Karen? What do you mean justice? They're absolute Fruit Loops, mate. They've been harassing and stalking the McCanns, and they want justice for them. I was like, are they nuts? Well, Lynette, do the lottery, maybe, geese. The Nutters are in their camp delusion. Yeah, bloomin' is. There's going to be a bloomin' march of delusion, isn't it? Definitely is the best. Look, even looking up for the photo. Photogenic dog. Like, yep, look at me. I hope you asked your dog for permission to use that photo on the internet. He may, get triggered. You have to ask him. You need permission. Do you know what I mean? 3 people with that handmade signs were show up at that march. Do you know, I was thinking that, Lulu. I was like, I wonder if like about 4 or 5 people turn up, but 3 people, that'd be good. But yeah, that is like absolutely like, that would be hilarious. Ooh. You have a cat that looks like your pet. Oh, we've got the cats and dogs going on. No way. No way. You'll see on my previous live streams, like people call me Gandalf, and I was like, right, I want a little black chihuahua, and I'll call it Merlin. So you got Merlin and Gandalf. It'll be really cool. Yeah, it's called Merlin. See, that's why I noticed it. I was just, how cool is that? And not only have you got a photo of Merlin, you're now using his name on YouTube without his permission. You could be in a cell next to Julia Wandelt. Some sort of copyright law there being broken in the world of Merlin. Last time it was one handwritten sign. Bit of A4 paper. But it's in London. But so I could get there, but I've got a leg issue. Like I can't actually walk that far. It goes all weird. I was supposed to have a stent in my leg as well. But then they're like, nah. So I've got to live with like half a numb foot type because of nerve damage or something. That's what you get for a life of sport, I suppose, and weightlifting. But what can you do? But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do the walking that was involved because I was going to wear my T-shirt. Julia's not Maddie. Oh, I didn't put it on, did I? It's right there as well. Terrible. I think I'm the only person to have bought one of those T-shirts. It was such a good design. But yeah, I thought, I had to do it though because it's just hilarious. But you can buy it. Julia's not Maddie, thewizardswords.com. Get it ready for the old march. We end up with more people wearing those T-shirts there than there is supporters for the Julia and Karen Justice campaign. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Because but if any of you got any questions or queries or whatever it is to do with Julia Wandelt or Madeleine McCann or whatever, then throw them in the chat because, I mean, I think we're going to be waiting a long time for anyone to actually come and back up Julia. Because I was thinking I'll even put a link up so they can come up here and talk like me. As long as they're willing to show their face and not like just a profile picture. Because like we can't see who it is then, can we? So, you know what I mean? It's just not on. My husband looks like you with long hair and beard, so we bought a dog with a beard, a schnauzer. Whee! How do you know I'm not him though? Could be in disguise. No, not really. Yeah, you got to have long hair, beard. Mrs. keeps saying I've got to cut my hair. It's getting too long. Which she might have a point. But I've literally just washed it, so it's all about whee! It's very silver. I was going to say white then. It's not white, it's silver. Yes. My beard's Yeah, my beard's getting whiter as well. Whatever next. But yeah. Well, my friends call me Gandalf, so his friends must call him Wiz or something. Or Gandalf or Merlin. Or Solomon. There's some wizards out there. Long hair and a beard, automatic wizard. Please, I can put mine up because where I had the back and sides all shaved. I can put the back, get it all plaited, and then I go all Viking. So, Gandalf, yeah, that's what my friends call me, geese. Is that what they call him? Two Gandalfs. That's like having two Madeleine McCanns. Oh, apparently there is, because Julia Wandelt's Madeleine. Let's see. I saw something on one of the pages this morning, actually. Oh, this is it. You got to see this. This is funny. This is funny. This is funny. Oh, look, just me to move myself over like where there we go. That's better. Right. This is what I saw this morning. I had a good old giggle. It doesn't say who done it. In my opinion, there's no need to look. That's for Maddie. They locked Maddie up in jail because they didn't want to be exposed. The perfect crime. Pretend your child has been abducted. Gordon Brown files there to organise things, and Madeleine gets escorted back to the UK under a false name. The day after Maddie went missing, one of the guests suddenly left a day early. It was probably with them. Pretend to be searching for her, but don't waste time yourself. Let others do it. As you know, it's futile as she's already back in the UK, so you go jogging and playing tennis instead. Create a dust storm of false information to confuse everyone. How about I clicked on it, wasn't it? Is that better? You can see it now, innit? Think about it, Wiz. Come on. Create a dust storm full of false information to confuse everyone. The UK government gives their media guy to handle the media, and meanwhile, Madeleine has been recruited into the UK government's elite PDF ring. Whoever wrote this is off their tree, mate. The McCanns signed Maddie over to the government, so it looks legit. Meanwhile, the government have zero interest in acting in Madeleine's best interests and covers their tracks with a fake police operation, a corrupt magistrate, and paid media with the Prime Minister heading it up. When Madeleine starts getting older and of no further use, at the age of 7, she gets put into foster care with a family of PDFs and drugged MK Ultra style to try to erase her memory and change her identity to Julia Wandelt. Julia's Polish grandfather, Peter Ney, essayed her in the lounge while Dorota was in the kitchen. There was an open hatch between the two rooms, so she must have known what was transpiring. What are these people on? What on earth? Look, they don't even look the same. This is what we've got to put up with, people. Yeah, they are off their rocker, big time. I mean, it doesn't even, like, even that picture that's up there now, like, you can see Julia Wandelt at top right, Maddie on the left, obviously. Nothing alike. Face is totally different. Skin tone's different. Eyes are different. Nose is different. Let me move that, and you see the mouth is different. Jesus slid off the cracker. That's a good one. Jesus slid off the cracker. Lights are on, but now it's home. Yeah, definitely. If brains were leather, they would have enough to saddle a bug. Oh, very good. Back faces is on it. A sandwich short of a picnic. Oh, I like that one. Can short of a six-pack. Oh. Loopy Lorna wrote that, I think. She's completely nuts. Oh, is that who wrote it? Yeah, because it doesn't say, does it? Oh, my God, that's ridiculous. How can you say that she's in prison? Where are all Julia Wandelt fans now? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you got 10 grand there. Prove Julia Wandelt is Madeleine. Oh, I can't. Why are you supporting her? Why are you sending her money? You cannot prove anything. I know, but Julia said it, so we believe it. But if you want to prove otherwise, we want all the evidence. Makes no sense. These people are aliens that are put here to cause confusion among us earthlings. Yeah, you're probably right. I love my aliens and all. I've done an alien vid. It didn't do very well, to do with the UFO sighting in Greenland. I put that up. I thought, oh, I haven't done that for a while. I'll tell you, unless my videos are about Julia Wandelt, they don't actually do very well. I'm not getting pigeonholed. Doesn't mean I'm, only doing Julia Wandelt because, that's going to come to an end. But I've got loads of things. And that child that went missing, Nola Dinkins in Delaware in America. They had an Amber Alert and found out that it was a mother. Mother actually killed her own daughter. It makes me sick. So I had to post an update with that today because someone said, oh, can you keep us updated with? I was like, yeah, of course I can. I thought, right, it's been a day. Let's have a look. And there it was. The mother and the stepfather had been arrested for murder. I was like, oh, my God. A 3-year-old girl, her own daughter, and puts her in a suitcase and left her in a house all night. And then just threw her in an empty parking lot. Makes me sick. I don't think we'll ever know what happened to Maddie, but one thing for sure, Julia ain't Maddie. Yeah, that's probably sums it up, Sharon. I don't think, even me, I suppose I'll give our opinions, our views, speculations. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think we will ever know. It's going to be like Jack the Ripper, isn't it? Love it. No, they were your sayings, Kelly. They were brilliant. I liked all them. Leather, not enough leather to saddle a bug. Kay, welcome, Kay. Okay, Kay. Are you okay, Kay? Mad as a bag of cats. A tea bag short of a brew. Yep, that's all they are. A cup of hot water. Making my own up now. That's the future. You've got to make your own up. They are the magic short of a wizard. Hooray! A wand short of a wizard. A wand short of a Harry Potter. Their elevators don't go all the way up. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, I like that one. That's funny. Yep. See, Kelly agrees. Couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. Yeah, not a sandwich short. Couple of sandwiches. Yep. Mine's expanded. A whole banquet short of a picnic. That's funny as. LOL. Oh dear. So where are the Julia Wandelt pack? 10 grand, mate. I'll begrudgingly PayPal it over to someone should they prove otherwise. But they won't, will they? Because they can't. Guess who's arrived? Oh, Danny, you missed it. I was just saying on our DNA special, someone's wrote on it. There's a comment saying Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. Definitely a tell me you haven't watched the video without telling me you haven't watched the video. After everything that you went through, especially with the DNA, and explained it so well. And the video, I think it had over 540, 550 views, done really well. They actually, there's no way they've watched it because I think they went to about 4 or 5 different videos posting the same thing. So I think they just went to a video because it was about Julia and just put Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. Copy paste. That's how they are. I used to do that at school. Oh, well, I don't get it. They are. They're 2 eyes short of a blind person. We've been coming out loads of sayings we've been making up, and I've just ruined it with that one. But I think they're deliberately ignorant, innit? They have the arrogance. It's all. I'm feeling better today. Yes, better today. After my bad news, and then Blooming StreamYard was down, so I thought, I thought that's a sign, innit? I've got to do a video about mental health, but I don't know if how well that'll go, whether people want future things about that. But I'll have to do a playlist, put that in like mental health, and then if people want more, because I'm trying to put everything in playlists. Not every video is in a playlist, but yes, because I'll do a few different things, keep it going. But I don't mind talking about mental health and that, but that was a bit off the cuff, so I wasn't sort of over prepared. And plus, with everything that was going on, I was like, oh my word, it's all kicking the noonals. Has there been an update on the bones they found yet? I would like to know what animal it was. I've not had I've not heard any other than they were animal bones, so I don't know, Sharon, but probably find it was a chicken or something. Through the looking glass says, hi Mo. I fell asleep in your live last night. Oh, was it that boring? Was it? And so a bit under the weather. Oh no. Oh, get well soon. It's supposed to be getting really hot this week, so it's only mandatory that there's people that are going to be ill during the hottest days. Do you know what I mean? But hope it's nothing too serious. But get well soon, as they say. Without so soon, get well soon. Can't believe it. It's good because you let it out and it's put you in a better place. Proud of it. Yes, that's very true. Obviously I did talk to the wife afterwards because it was so soon before I was supposed to go live. It's a nightmare. But yeah, getting updates through Facebook messaging from my biological sister, who I hardly ever see her, but getting updates now of the situation, see what's going on. But yeah, we can't change it. I mean, stuff happens. Mental health is just horrible. It's just horrible. But yeah, I'm more than happy to do more mental health videos if that's what people want, or lives or whatever, where people can talk. But it's one of those subjects people are a bit like, oh, I'm not in the mood for that. It's all doom and gloom or something. You know what I mean? So she's dying. Quick, call her an ambulance, skis. Defibrillator. But this heat don't help. No, it doesn't. And I decided to wear my hair down to look wizard, and back of my head, I'm getting really hot. So it was a blooming silly idea by me because it's boiling out. It's supposed to be 30 degrees on Saturday or Sunday or something, or up to 30 degrees. I'm like, please don't. My limit's 20. Like 19, I'll start getting uncomfortable. Nothing serious, just caught a cold at the gig as I was in the rain for 6 hours. Who stands in the... Oh, look, it's raining. I'm going to go and stand outside for 6 hours. Nice one, Danny. At the gig. Were you pretending to be Danny Minogue? So you went to a gig, stood there for 6 hours in the rain. It must have been a blooming good one. I can't catch nothing nowadays. As an ex-goalkeeper, that sucks. Can't even catch football. I'm ginger, so I just burn out there, hiding in the shadows. My mate was like that. I had a mate growing up. Yeah, he's like that. Like a bright red. He was in agony. But the curse. I'm happy to discuss mental health too. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yep. Happy days. Yeah, it's just one of those subjects that can be a bit, so get some vitamin C in you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her eyes. She can see all right. I don't get nothing in the cupboard. I need to go shopping. Old Mother Hubbard. Oh, yeah, so you're ill and you got nothing. Oops. When your roots start sweating, it's hot. Yeah, your roots start sweating. That's what... Oh, Robbie Williams. Oh, I was security for one of his. I was round the back. He was up in Wembley. He was up in the tent, and he come down with his daughter and that. I looked at it. I was like, "You're right, Robbie." He's like, "You're right." And I was stood there. I had to stop everyone going in towards him. But oh yeah, so Robbie Williams, eh? Happy days. I do like a bit of Robbie Williams. I didn't actually see the concert because I was around the back. I had to protect him in his tent. I wish I could pop you some bits round. As I say, by the time we send anything in the post, should be better. Should be running around. Then you'll be ill. And you'll be like, can you send them back? But I'm the same. 2 days before payday. Payday! Oh, you have a payday, do you? Cool. Have a payday. I'm getting paid. You should use your money to put on this bet. Look, these photos. How can they say? I wonder. I'll zoom in on them because, like, it really sort of hits at home. Like, you know, when they come onto this superb live stream, they can see that. That is so not the same person. It's ridiculous how obvious. Oh look, now I'm right over. I zoomed in too much, but you can see. Let me make it a bit smaller. Oh, I pressed the wrong button then. That should be better. I've got a guess because I can't see. Yeah, there you go. You can see now. Julia Wandelt top right, Madeleine McCann on the left. Tell me, how could you say that's the same person? Roll up, 10 grand. Prove the unprovable. Really cheeky to try to get in with the girls. That's Robbie. Yeah, the only time I spoke to him was at Wembley Stadium when I was his security. Don't want to sort of blow my own trumpet there, but yes, round the back. There's a daughter. That was years ago. Said he was a right character, but said he was funny. Yes, he is. Jesus fans can't see what we see. They're on a different planet. They're blooming on something. I mean, what are they on? I mean, looking at this, look at the eyes. Look at the eye shape. Look at the nose. Even Ron Swanson says on his video, "Oh, look at the nose. Oh yeah, on the nose. You can see if that's not Maddie." Ron Swanson, you're a muppet. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. And that video I had with Ron Swanson in, I had to cut the bits out with Braveheart or something because it's saying like copyright. So said, "Would you like us to remove the offending parts?" Yes. So I don't know how he got away with it. Has he got a license to show Disney stuff, Braveheart, and all the other stuff? Whatever. But Ron Swanson is a plum, absolute plum. How can you say that nose? Like even the nostrils are totally different, and the flares, but the eyes are a different shape. I mean, blimey, it's crazy. I met him weeks before my 18th and he flirted with my mum and dedicated angels to her. Or 2 years later and she still won't shut up about it. Now it's a claim to fame. But they did say like the bloke was trying to sue him, wasn't he? Because he said he wrote it with him and all that. He's trying to like bring it all into disrepute. People, eh? People. But yes, well some people say it's coloboma, but Jerry actually says it's not a coloboma, so it's probably a freckle, which I said, and I got loads of abuse for, especially on X, saying it's not. I zoom right in, you could see like the browniness of it, that it was a freckle, and everyone's going, "No, it's a coloboma." I'm like, "Hang on, we're all supposed to be on the same side." And they're trying to like rip me a new one. I thought, how can you say that? But yeah, she has like the freckle, or like you can see it in the eye there, can't you? On her, as we're looking at it, the left eye, and then you look at Julia and look at her left eye. Absolutely nothing. So, what can you do? But I wonder if I can show the picture because when you zoom in, it's all Bubby Jew. Oh, pressed the wrong button. I'm trying to be. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm doing really well, but what they do. Well, on this one here, Oh, let me just change screen, geese. There, you can see the brown. See the brown geese of the freckle. Can you see it, geese? But there's a few photos. But on this one, you can't zoom in enough. It's a bit annoying. But there is... I can't think of the photo that I actually used. It might have been that one. But yeah... But Jerry... I have to find the interview because he actually admits that... Like there, you can see it's brown, but you can't really see it because obviously a collarbone was actually a hole, which needs medical attention. But where is it? I can't think of the photo that I actually used. It might have even been that one, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Because I can't zoom in enough. There's a picture you can see it's brown there. Look, it's not black, it's brown. But anyway, yeah, you know what I'm getting at. But yeah, the only way we have to find out, I need to get the Jerry interview. He actually says it, and I was like, oh, I need to keep that because people are trying to rip me on X, and then I forgot it. I forgot where it was. I can't see nothing on there. But at times it does look black, admittedly. So, but I mean, I used to say, oh, the collarbone or freckle. I'll say both. Hedge my bets. But there is a photo where you can zoom in and you can see like 100% it is not. Look. What's Julia got? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely. See, you can see that little mark, but that's even going down at like 5 o'clock on her eye, whereas Julia's mark's at 7 o'clock. So, but if any of you want to come up, you can. I can post a link up and you can come up and have a chat if you want to join in the fun. You want to correct anything that I'm saying that's wrong. See that people are getting confused at what they are trying to claim on. Yeah, I heard that Ron Swanson's back with Sean Atwood. Is that right? The Desolate One. Yeah, she can make alive. Yep, I think so too, being that you're a mod. How dare you not be here? They're selling Julia's story and the Christian Brightner. Ooh. Yeah, I'll bet. It's not the collarbone. The collarbone causes blindness and are genetic. Yeah, that's the thing. It's an actual hole, and I think sometimes it can seek medical advice or medical help or something. It's collarbone. Jerry tries to downplay it through fear. Her distinctive eye would get her unalived. Oh, so that's a claim. It's a collarbone. So it's blooming one or the other, isn't it? But yeah, I've got an interview, and he actually says. But yeah, I can understand why you downplay that because it's so unique, isn't it? Yeah, I understand why you would do that. But has the 10K been claimed? Yes, I think Maya won it. She just said Julia is Madeleine. Trust me, bro. So that was it, done. Because obviously you don't need no evidence. Because you don't need no evidence to believe Julia, just her word. But if you want to think the other, you've got to provide loads and loads and loads of evidence. The wise one can't be duped. No, because I know. So even Danny and Kelly, they know. But I've done 2 streams with $5 grand, $5 grand on each stream, and no one come up saying that she was it. So to be fair, Jerry McCann is a bit thick. Yeah, so I've been out of may confabulate to try and make up. Confabulate, you teach me new words here, Kay. So yeah, so it may well be a collarbone or a freckle, but I mean, it looked brown to me when I zoomed in and done all my investigations back in the day. But I think even with the iLive video, like you zoom in, you can see, but you know, it's debatable. So I'm not saying either either. It's possibly. So I always go, oh, the freckle or collarboma. And that way I've hedged my bet skis. Because I don't want to be wrong. Collarbone is a rare eye condition present at birth where some eye tissue is missing. It occurs when the choroid fissure, a gap present during early fetal development, fails to close properly. Well, there we go. Multisetty's educated us on what the collarboma is. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. We all know Shrek here. What if somebody video chat with you looking like Puss in Boots? We could put, old man. The live chat will keep you. Say Wonderlights. Oh, yeah. Where's all the Wonderlights? They're the Wonderlights. Just as you pay your live to my page, let's see if we can't bait. Yeah. What's that? Jululu's. Jululu's. Where's the Jululu's? But if you, Danny, Kelly, or anyone there wants to come up, you got to show your face. You're not allowed to just have a little icon. Defeats the purpose. But if you want to come up, put in the chat that you want to come up and have a chat. You might even want to come up to say something like for 5-10 minutes, but I can post the link so you can click it. You'll come up and I'll see it in my little room here down here, and I can click and you can come up, have your say, and then do a runner, whatever you want. So you shall not pass. That's right. Does look funny. Jeremy McCann is spick. He's a surgeon. He is, isn't he? Like heart surgeon. Lucky he won't have my heart attack. Blooming hell, what was him? He might have tried, like, oh, you said that, Mr. Whiz, and pop me off. Did the Photoshop in that slight smudge? She looks medicated in that image. She's got a mark here, look, going down. Still, that's even in the other eye, if it was a reverse, because it's a selfie, that's still looking like about 6 o'clock, whereas Maddie's is 7 o'clock. But it looks nothing like it. Nothing like it. Julia's are normal iris patterns. Yes, they are, Multisetty, 100%. Yep, Sean, I'm back to get. They are. Oh my God, do tell. Do you want a link and come up and tell us all about it? Because that's hilarious. He bled for Sean. He bled. He didn't even call on the help for the wizard to sort it out. A wizard always saves the day. But no, Ron Swanson bled for Sean Atwood. Crazy. Yeah, hit that like button. Do the algorithm. Algorithm. True. Sean's back with Ron. Oh, desolate one. You know more than me, mate. Well, you should have your own YouTube channel. You know more than me. I understand Kelly in the know and Danny. But come on, geese. Me, I didn't know geese. I just got wind of, and I was like, wee. And now I was going to, I forgot to include it in my email to Danny. So it's my fault. Sean's back with Ron. Ron interviewed Matthew Steeples recently, I think. Oh, did he? Still wants Matthew here. Still want Matthew here to speak. He may be too tired with Sean's channel to appear. Yeah, I think the general consensus was my viewers did not want to see Matthew Steeples. Other than you, desolate one. Other than you. So I actually haven't tried to make contact yet. I'm and whether it's worth getting hold of Ron Swanson. Is it worth trying to get hold of someone like him to have a chat? I don't know if people would watch it or not. I don't know. It's apparently their bromance has been reignited, and they seem to think people should give poo-poo. Bromance. When a man loves a man, it's Sean and Ron. I thought I was doing a movie. My bad. Bromance. Ha ha ha. I don't know what I'm doing that for. I've got to give away 10 grand soon when someone proves that Julia is Maddie. Then that wiped the smirk off my face, wouldn't it? That's for you, blank faces. So I'm going to read it anyway. Oh, the Wonderlights. I believe are going to hunt all channels to intimidate her non-supporters. They won't take it lying down. Karen Sprague will be ahead of this. Karen Sprague is a loon. I can't. My eyes are swollen. Oh, Swollen. Well, boosh, punched yourself in the face. Is that part? Oh, you had eyes. The other live, wasn't it? Blimey, they still doing the do. Blimey, you're going through it. So you got the flu and you got swollen eyes. You probably look like you've been stung by a bee. We'll formulate all kinds of names for this cult. Yeah. Jalulus, yes, I know. Oh, that was good. I like that one. Where's all the Jalulus? Roll up, roll up. 10K! Win the unwinnable 10K! I don't know what. I don't even have sugar in my coffees, which is Costa coffee. I'd like to say it's a vanilla latte, but I haven't walked to Costa today. And apparently, if I take this, they put it in there. How cool's that? Where are Jalulus to win this 10K? I'm a bit disappointed no one is here to prove what they all are so sure of. Come on, Jalulu. I know. 10K. Someone could at least try. Come on, don't be scared. I'll post the link up. You can come up. We can have a chat. You got to show your face, though. None of this hiding behind a little picture. Julia has her dad's eyebrows and dark under eye circles. Well, Lulu, you're halfway there. You're nearly a Jululu. Jululu. You're a J and a U short of a Jululu. I tried to change the page name early on to the Cult of Julia, but Facebook wouldn't let me. TRJW has stuck now. I would never change it. Yeah, and that's the real Julia one that answers it all. I bet it's because of the word cult. That'd be hilarious. I don't know, because I have issues walking, geese, at the moment. Distances. I was supposed to have a stent in my leg, and then they said no, and I got blood and nerve damage, and I'll get cramps well quick, and I'm a bit of a girl. I'm not allowed to say that, am I? I'm a bit of a wuss. But I don't know, because I was even if wifey's doing something, I can get a train or whatever, but in my shirt. But I'm a bit limited to how far I can walk. So I'm blooming, it's agony skis. But I don't know. It's August. What's it now? May, June. I'll see how I go, because I have to Google it and see whereabout it is, or even after the wife should drive up there or something. Because yeah, my leg's a bit. But it's worth it just to get the shirt exposed, isn't it? But yeah, it'll be good as long as the weather's nice. Fame and glory had taken place instead of the thing niggles the British public. In fact, we don't know what happened to Madeleine McCann. No, we don't. It's blimmin' annoying. So it's the sort of thing that keep people up at night, just not knowing. Lily, yeah, we all got to go. We all got to go on to London, all of us. That is our Lulu. Yeah, Lulu's not Jululu, just Lulu. But we'll see. I've got to keep doing my exercises every day and all my walks. You know, if it gets better, or, you know, and it sort of gets going and happy days, then you know, I don't want to rule it out just yet. But you know, I'll see how it goes. Correct. August the 22nd. Oh, August the 2nd. I was going to say, I thought it was a bit earlier than that. From our emails. But yes, August the 2nd, whatever next. I can't believe they're actually doing justice for Julia and Karen. What justice? Are they trying to say, yeah, they've got to be banged up? Because that's justice. Is that what they're saying? Nutters. They are nuttier than a snicker, mate. They're nuttier than a nut. Nuttier than peanut butter. Yeah, rolled up chair, yeah. Probably one with wheels on it. But yeah, I'll see about that, because the wife's what's it now? June. Oh no, and then July. Oh yeah, it's all right, because the wife's on jury duty and all that malarkey. She got called up, geese. She can't even tell me about it, and I'm like, bummer. But I get it. I get it. I hope it's something juicy. But yeah. Well, is it Lincoln Inn or Lincoln Arms or something? Was it a pub or something? It'd be funny. There's about 3 people turn up. It'd be like this. Quick, come and get 10k. Prove Julia is Madeleine, and no one turns up because they can't prove nothing. They do it if they had Julia next to them because they'll be like, "Oh, I'll say, what's your evidence?" And then Julia will come and go, "Yes, me. I'm Madeleine. That's it. That's all you need to know." What? Isn't it? Julia says that's it, but us to say no, we need evidence. It is the Lincoln Inn in London, people. So, oh, Lulu's going to a wedding. Ooh, in Rochester. Right, we're all going to the wedding with Lulu. Whee! Oh no, don't drink. That's not much fun then, is it? Not really, geese. Oh, living the dream in Rochester. I'll have to Google, see where that Lincoln is. Lincoln Inn. At least the pub's not called the Queen's Legs. So I'm not saying that that's open. Just saying, geese. But should approach Ron. I wouldn't go into him, neither the live chat, but I don't think he legally could. Off the record, he probably would, but he's legally obliged. Yeah, he said he's claimed so much. Oh, the business district, is it? In London, near Fleet Street. Ooh. I'll see if get the wife to drive up there. I'll give it that. You know, I bought you that car August the 2nd. Do a Julia Wandelt. Can you give me But yeah, but I don't know if Ron would do any sort of interviews because, like, I don't even know what I'll be like, mate. Why are you being so silly? Why do you believe that? Oh, Blackfriars. Right, okay. But yeah, I'll be like, Ronnie Rooney. What you on? What you been smoking, mate? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. My brother is finally marrying his girl. 10 years? Blimey. He don't rush, does he? Fair play to him. He's taking the step. That's all that matters. Good luck to the both of them. They get blessings from the wizard. Between pregnant and Blackfriars, to be precise. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, then. That will not be too bad. That won't be too bad. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then Lulu's a nice, lovely wedding. Happy days. Happy days. We'll have to have a poster that says something about Lulu, so she's there with us. Lulu's here too. But yeah, it's like every time like you want to say like can't win 10 grand. People are like no. I'll send it to you. Prove it. I bet you can't. That's why I offered it. Everyone knows that. Like you said earlier, £1 million. I ain't got £1 million though, so but they actually called my bluff. I'll be screwed with £1 million. They go, oh no, you said that. Got to go court. But But yeah, but Julia said she's Maddie, so that's it. Case closed. That's it. Done. Dusted. That's it. Say no more. But yeah. Yeah, it'd be vodka, won't it? You're at weddings, so you're definitely gonna be in spirit. You'll be on the shots. While we'll be there with cameras taking shots. Oh, see what I've done there. But yeah, I decided to leave that picture up of Julia because it sort of proves that she's got nothing in her eyes, nothing in her eyes, nothing between her ears. But yeah, what 102 away from 1,000. Ooh. So you're on 898. How cool's that? Everyone's got to go to Through the Looking Glass. No, they don't. See, I just messed that up, didn't I? I was going to say YouTube, but I'm not even talking about YouTube because it says FB, mate. Facebook. The real Julia Wandelt Facebook page. Go like. Got to eat into the 102. Got to get to 1,000. Get a blow up doll and put a Julia mask on it and one of Julia's Not Maddie t-shirts. Yeah, that'd be classic. Yeah, that'd be 2 Julias full of hot air. No end to my wisdom, my humour. As you get more sense out of a blow up doll as well. Let's be honest. But I can't believe it, even after everything that's been said and done, that they still think that bloomin' Julia is Maddie. I don't get it. Don't get it. What was that thing we watched? The Truth Will Set Us Free. What on what planet is that? It's absolutely crazy. But as expected, no one wants to win 10 grand. I even said that beforehand. I was like, no one will do it. No one will do it. They have no evidence other than Julia's word, which is ridiculous. So it's not even oh look, I had to go here. Look, there you go. Look at that. Let me show you a different picture. It was right there. That's even more obvious. Say no more. So it's a bit moody there. So Julia is not Madeleine. It's official. Because otherwise people will be here defending her. They're off their nut. See, if after things like this, that should be it. It should be made illegal for anyone to mention Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann, because obviously here we are, and they didn't want to say anything because they know. But yes, but nothing. Anyone know anything more being posted about Sergeant Sinclair? Has he posted anything else or any updates? That's sort of born in the 70s. Snap. In Germany. Ooh, have blonde hair and blue eyes. Please, can I have 10 grand? Well, I mean, you're born in the 70s. I don't think you could be Madeleine McCann, but then, you know, we've ruled out Julia Wandelt, and she still is apparently. So yeah, Kay could be Madeleine McCann here. So yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That's it. We've got someone else. So we've got Eugene Collins, Julia Wandelt, and then we've got Kay. Say no more. That's free. All he has to say for himself is that he's the best and he's the only one who's helped Juju. Jululu. Oh, is he going down that road? So, yeah, I think it's a bit weird. Like, his so-called business has been wrapped up on the what do you call it? The business website. Oh, I've gone blank now. Because when Matthew Steeples said it, I was like, I've got to have a look at that. And yeah, Effective Media or whatever, gone. But it seems a bit strange. So yeah. But some of the things he says are a bit weird as well. So that's why I sort of do use his, like he said, whatever, but with a pinch of salt. I emailed him and said, could you confirm that that is your Instagram account? But there's no reply. So what can I say? Shade on Karen. Karen Spragg. Oi, Spragg. Spaghetti. Karen Spaghetti. He's a strange man, desperately clinging to relevance. Yes. Yeah. And some of his things, like one of the guys said, and his effing dog. You like, if you're a media thing, you wouldn't be saying that. But yeah, he's probably trying to get his fame. Oh, did she? Karen giving Julia money. What a surprise. Are they all going to claim their money back? Being that Julia Wandelt, Faustina, whatever her name is a fake. All that obtaining money by deception must stop now, surely. And what about Stephen Dempster, the one that lives near me in Portsmouth? £200 for a solicitor, and then £1,000 for a flight and for a stay in the UK, which obviously she did do because she got arrested at Bristol Airport. Oops a daisy, Julia. That's what we get for being a little bit nutty. So yeah, is she going to return all this money? I think not. All part of the con. Wait, I bet that Karen, even when it's like said in court, like she'll be stood there, so she'll hear that like date of birth and this and that, and she'll still be like, "Yeah, Julia's Maddie." Like, there's no helping some people. I think there will be a point where Julia will say, "I'm not Madeleine McCann," and then all her fans will go, "Yes, you are." You've been paid to say that because you are. Yes. Don't ask, don't get. I try for winnings, failed. That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. You don't ask, don't get. If you do ask, you don't get because people are like, oh, you're begging. I'm like, no, I'm not begging. I was asking. I literally asked once. Asking once is not begging, is it? So I wonder how much. I'd be interested to know. I wonder how much Delulus have given in total. Because you're talking 1,200 from one bloke. Like Karen must have, I assume, hundreds. I mean, being on the Sean Atwood and everyone, what they're saying and doing, oh, this is her PayPal address and all that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, just to think, wonder how much it'd be. All that for pretending to be someone you're not. I think that photo up now looks quite cool because you blatantly see there's absolutely nothing in either eye. So whether it's a selfie or not, it's not a selfie. So it is the left as we're looking at it, and the light is on that. So you can see it. Literally, there's nothing there. But that's why she manipulated the photos to put little marks in, or she's taken a photo and the shadow in her favour just happened to be in the right sort of place. And she's like, oh, I'll go with that, even though it's not in the right place. But it goes down, doesn't it? Like 7 o'clock in the eye. Julia's is like 6 o'clock and 5 o'clock, depending on what picture you look at. So it proves Julia Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann. So no way. Yeah, that is face plant. Like, oh my, are they really? They're still giving her money. They're putting it into her prison account. They're absolutely loony. Like that thing I just read earlier, though, wasn't it? Saying like she's Madeleine is in prison and they've done this and the ultimate. I don't get it. I do not get it. At what point are you thinking, I'll send her money? You'd be like, oh, look, I'll send you 20 quid, but you have to admit you're not Madeleine McCann. That'd be 20 quid well spent. Yeah, it's beyond stupid. Beyond stupid giving her money. Um, that's what the whole point. Why? Do you know what I mean? Why? Because to me, it's like literally obtaining money by deception. Surely the court will say that. Yep, she gets to take any left over when she's served her sentence if they don't take court fees out of it. Oh, do they? Will she be? But if she loses or anything, will she be liable for court cases or the court fees? And what about solicitor fees? I mean, are people paying for that, or is she getting a freebie? It's a bit weird. Yeah, Lulu's the same. Yeah, definitely. I hope it does get confiscated. Court costs. Yeah, she'll be like, oh, that's all my money. I was going to take that back with me and my abusive boyfriend. But yeah, I've always said obtaining money by deception. But surely the court are going to get her to admit that she's Madeleine, that she's not Madeleine McCann. Do you think? Because they'll have to do something in the court case to say, like, you need to admit or say. That's what. I thought. Yeah, legal aids, taxpayers are paying for a privilege. Great. I thought they were supposed to obliterate legal aid years ago. They should have done. But so the taxpayers have got to pay for Julia Wandelt's lies, and because all her fans have egged her on that much and put her in this position, the taxpayers have got to pay. So we could phone her then and say, look, can you admit that you're not Madeleine McCann? Because obviously, as taxpayers, we're paying for your solicitor, and we want you just to admit it. Best thing she could have done was plead guilty, considering the evidence is everywhere saying she's guilty. I had to look on YouTube. There's quite a few, quite a few. There's a few recordings being posted, like in shorts and on obviously normal YouTube videos of her doing the phone calls to Jerry, harassing him. So they're still floating around. The evidence is there that one, she's guilty, and two, she's off her nut. So she ain't got a leg to stand on. I don't get who told her to plead not guilty? Bloody ridiculous. Not guilty. By the way, evidence is all over the YouTube. Oh, okay. Not guilty still. Don't get it. Do not get it. Looks like no one wants 10 grand. What's up with these people? 10 grand, mate. Just prove to me that Julia is Madeleine. Why can't Sean get her a lawyer? I thought Ron said they had got her the best legal support. Oh, a little porky. Obviously, maybe they didn't make enough money on that particular video to cover the costs. Sean won't pay anything out of his own money. He'll do it like whatever he earns from his videos and his clicks and that, and any scrounging that they do for money. That's what the money will be. I don't think Sean will actually take money from his genuine own personal bank account. There we are, Julia. Because one thing Sean's made sure he's never ever said is Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. He's never said that. Whereas Ron said things that sort of basically incriminate him on that one, saying, oh, all this. So I think Sean should get his own money out, but he won't. It's all about himself. Like I say, you got to count your fingers once you're giving him something when you bring your hand back. It said he got her a top lawyer. Oh, everyone got him a top lawyer, but probably ends up on legal aid. Did they lie? Why am I yawning? I'm drinking coffee. That's because I'm getting hot. The sun's steaming out there. That's crazy. He's a big G standard legal aid lawyer. Karen has a good legal team. Oh, bog standard. It's a bog standard lawyer. Karen has a good legal team. What, do you think Karen's actually paying for her own one and Julia's not? Because obviously Julia ain't got a bean, has she? Whereas Karen might. I believe she's married. Her husband should be telling her, like, what are you doing? Unless she's lied to him about the whole thing. But her husband would be like, just stop. Just plead guilty. Take whatever, by pleading guilty, you're not going to get such a bad rap on the knuckles, are you? Do you know what I mean? So why can't she just... Oh, well. But that's where maybe pleading guilty, they got to admit that they're wrong. And they don't want to do that because they're right. Because they want justice. They want justice. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, where can they go from this, really? Nowhere. Julia's banged up. Karen's on bail. They're claiming not guilty when there's evidence proving they are guilty. I mean, and now they're still scabbing money off people. Oh, mate. And we've got people out there who are so adamant that Julia Wandelt's Madeleine, they don't even want to turn up here, say anything in the comments, let alone come up and try and win 10k. But Julia is Maddie, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, come and prove it. Prove it. Look, an hour and 10 minutes I've been talking, mate. They've had plenty of time. Come on. Roll up, roll up. Come and prove that Julia is Madeleine McCann. Can you prove it? I'm sure you'll try. Unless they're trying to like fake something as we speak. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, if I could fabricate this, and then I can go on there and make out that Julia is Madeleine McCann. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Box standard. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm off to a supermarket in Heatwave. Oh, that's impressive. You can't see where you're going. You said your eyes are swollen. Oh, Synchronized Soul podcast. Hello. She must be. You're all good. Yeah. Synchronized Souls podcast. Oh, that's who I mentioned in previous live streams when I said like the actual case, because I was trying to stay away from it. But I'm well up for proving Julia Wandelt was not Maddie. But the actual case itself, Synchronized Souls podcast. Only cans, is it? Only McCanns, only cans. I don't know if we can put the link in the chat, but yeah, if you can put it up for your channel, because people like with the case and everything. Done a lot of work, obviously, with regards to Madeleine McCann and the actual case. But it's only cans. Coca-Cola cans. So yeah, but look up Synchronized Souls podcast on YouTube. So yeah, and then because you'll see also that she does do the tarot cards, and I know what I said in a previous thing about because that Aphrodite is naturally he does it like it's serious business. Whereas Synchronized Souls podcast does her tarot cards, but she says clearly, like, if it resonates with you, happy days. She does not claim any money for it. So, it's not tarot. Well, shut up then, innit? Got that wrong. Look, no. What are they? Or have you stopped doing that? Oracle. Oh, Oracle. There we go. Oracle. Only light. Well, that's funny because when I had my heart attack and died, all I saw was darkness. Oracle. Yes. Yeah. Well, that Aphrodite was tarot cards, and that's like what he does. If you actually take money to give that in order to someone to influence their life, that's fraud because they were invented for entertainment purposes. Yes, I've done my research because I can't stand all this psychic and tarot card bananas. But Oracle, see, now I'm like, Oracle, that's totally different with tarot cards, and I can't say anything because I don't know what Oracle is. So Synchronized Souls podcast, you have to tell me. But yes, but I have seen some streams, obviously. Not said a word, just watched. Because when I'm doing stuff, you got to have something on YouTube. You got to watch YouTube. So, but yes, because when you done mine, it was good. You think, oh yeah, and it does resonate with you in the world of Oracle, whatever an Oracle is. Look, free ones every week just to give someone a little boost. So there you go. Look, you can have your Oracle card read, and then if you get anything from it, happy days. There's more from the lights. Tarot is kind of dark. Yeah, to me, yeah, it's to me as well because it's fraud. It's fraud geese. That's why. So, but yeah. So because I do watch your streams. I'm just not in the chat because I'm like that with the Sonia Poulton as well. I watch that, but I don't really sort of say much. I've gone all quiet in my old age, but I found I do that. Like since I've had a channel, a YouTube channel, I try not to say as much because it's like basically what I've done for you. I actually think like, oh yeah, you're there talking because you want us to promote your channel. Do you know what I mean? Or you're going to say something about your channel. So I'm like, oh, I can't really say much now because now I've got a channel. People are thinking I'll say that. You know what I mean? It'll backfire. But I know like who's got a channel and who hasn't. Do you know what I mean? And always, like I say, I still watch Synchronized Souls podcast, but I don't say anything. But maybe next time I'll just say hi. I don't know. But I don't want it to like, oh, you're here every time to plug this. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I don't mind. I'll plug people left, right, and centre because we're all in it together. All YouTubers. I think I don't know how many followers I got at the moment. Subscribers, sorry, 5,240 something, 42. I'm doing all right. Synchronized Souls podcast. You got over 1,000. Same as Blank Faces Live. She's got over 1,200, I think. So they're not small channels. I think they're good channels. So, but yeah, I'll advertise anyone. We're all in it together. So any publicity that's free online. Do you know what I mean? So anyone that watches this gets to see it. Synchronized Souls podcast. Oh, it was through Sonia's streams, yeah, because I think I saw you. That's right. Yes. Yeah, I will. I am there. I just don't say hi because I just watch and your usual, post this and get your cards read and that. But obviously, like I say, it's a bit like I don't want people thinking, oh, I'm there just to promote. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be careful what I'm saying. Just try and keep it real. But only cans. Yes, I was once, wasn't I? Yes. But yeah. Yeah, I came on your show because it was good because it's educational. Because you know what you're talking about, and it helps me. But I did have to pull away from the actual case because I was spending like ridiculous, like 20 hours a day, just either reading and watching and this and that, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. It's not good for my health. Says a bloke who had a heart attack. So I don't smoke now. Don't touch drugs. Don't drink. I don't gamble. Trying to work out the purpose of life now, actually. But yeah, that's Craig. Yeah, because I've got Craig. I think I've got Craig and you on X. I was going to say Twitter. It's X, isn't it? But Craig, yeah, he knows this stuff, doesn't he? But yeah, it's educational. But I had to pull away. I was getting in too deep in this and that. And when there's no answers, you can't sleep because there is no answers. It's so annoying. But I did what? Couple of days ago, I've done one looking at the very, very first interview with Kate and Jerry, do a bit of body language and that because I'm self-taught, obviously, in the world of body language. Listen to what people say, how they say it. It's good. It comes in handy with the kids when they're like, "Oh, can I have some money for?" Like, nope, you're lying. But yeah, but yeah, Craig, he knows his stuff, doesn't he? He's very well versed because I read a lot of the PJ files, but he actually, I believe he actually read the whole lot. Whereas I was so deep in the statements because my brain went drop. David Payne, one of the Tapper Seven, I had him going on and all that. So, but yes, that's what it is. body language and statement analysis. But yeah, I love doing that. I'm sort of starting to do more. I need to find the videos and all that of interviews, because I've done one with Kate and Jerry. That was their first interview, and then I think I brought up their second or third interview. But yeah, I love a bit of body language and like the statement analysis. Yeah, it's fascinates me, because I might get the deception deck. I think it's about 60 quid. Deception deck, pack of cards, 52 cards, 60 quid from Deception Detective. They're interesting. But because I write stuff down, I'm filling up a book, and I'm like, blooming hell. Do you know what I mean? I write so much, so I should just get his deck of cards, and that'll help me. 11,000 pages in the PJ files. Craig has soaked it all up. There you go then. Yeah, because I probably read half, maybe less than half. So yeah, he passed away, didn't he? The big wig, what you want to call him. But yeah, it fascinates me. Cases when there's no answers, they can be dangerous for someone like me. I reckon it's something to do with like your mental health, isn't it? Like the depression or something. Like your brain can't stop until it's got an answer. It's terrible. Which I suppose would be good if I was a real life copper, because they'd be like, right, that's your case. You wouldn't stop till it was solved. But there's definitely stuff worth reading, especially the PJ files, or even watching Synchronized Souls podcast with Craig. Saves you reading it, learn from them. but yeah, that's the problem. It did consume me. I was taken over me. It really was. I had to step back. And then this Julia Wandelt, Faustina, whatever blooming name she wants to go with, she come out, and I thought, now that I can get on, because that bugs me. People trying to claim things they're not, and it's blooming obvious to me. So look, I've got this shirt. I have to show you this T-shirt. Available at thewizardswords.com. Julia is not Maddie. But I should be wearing it now, but I forgot. I had it ready as well. I got out of the shower and I put on this one. I was obviously having a grey day. I should have put on my white one. But yes, you can buy Wizard merch, including a beanie of the Wizard. Thewizardswords.com. They are advertised. And I've got a hoodie over there with the Wizard logo. But yeah, Julia is not Maddie. I was that thing. I think, including postage, this and that, it's only about 18 quid all in. Sent from Latvia, printed on demand. How cool is that? But tell you, wearing your hair down to look for, like bloomin' wizard, and it's boiling hot, mate. But yeah, anything to actually do with the case. Synchronized Soul podcast. Look it up. Go to Only Cans, and it's very educational. Other than that, stay here for Julia Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann. But yeah, how did I know? No one. That's what I mean. Like, I don't have to give 10k away. Like I say, wifey's just got a brand new car. I can't say too much because I've got like a brand new laptop at Christmas. But and I've got a new mobile phone. So the least you can do is buy your wife a car. But then trying to give 10k away is just silly, isn't it? No, because Julie Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann, so it's safe. And like we said earlier, it could be £1 million. So, don't blame you. That's what I'm going to do. I've got my other specs from Specsavers. They actually change. They actually go like shades, so I look a bit more like The Rock. But yeah, you stay safe. I will pop in on one of your streams. I will. I'll actually say hi rather than just sitting there watching it. What am I like? But yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes you're just not in a talkative mood. But yes, join in and be part of the world. But yeah, go sit in the sun, live the dream. But there we are. That's Synchronized Souls podcast, and she does the Madeleine McCann case as a whole with Craig, and it's marvelous stuff. So go check her out. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Show the love and support. And she does oracle readings, which are not tarot card readings. So there we go. She should pay her own court and lawyer fees. Yes, she should. Yes, she blooming should, Mo. Without doubt. But then you say that, but she still wouldn't sort of pay them herself because she'd be on the scab. Oh, I need money for legal fees. I need money. I need a lawyer. I need a solicitor. Blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? She's definitely going to blag it. I think. But then maybe she could come here and prove that she's Madeleine McCann and she could win the unwinnable 10K and then she can pay for her legal fees. So she could actually come here herself and actually prove it in a way that's satisfactory. And then I'll send her 10 grand. But she still won't be paying her own court fees because then I'll be blooming paying them. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, geese. So, yeah. What can I say? But it seems once again, even with 10K, this will be the last ever time I do this. I've done the 2 5Ks. I thought, oh, I'll do a 10K for a giggle. Because even the wifey said, oh, if you're that certain, double it. I was like, all right, then I will. So we should have done this last night, but oops. So yeah, but whatever topics, subjects you want to be talking about, listening to, live streams, then let me know in the comments. Happy days. But even with 10K, not one Julia Wandelt fan wants to say anything. It's because maybe if they click on it now, they come to this video straight away. Look, you can see Julia Wandelt's eyes. Oh my God, she hasn't got a collarbone or freckle. Uh-oh. Maybe that's enough, and that everyone that's coming is seeing that, going, what, 10K? Oh, look at her eyes. Oh my God, she's not Madeleine. And then they go. And that's it. I'm converting them all without even realising. Happy days. Something like that anyway. But do you have any questions or queries regards Julia Wandelt and her lies, her fraud, her con? I wonder if she'll sue me again or try and sue me again. I'm still saying she's a fraud, a liar, and a con. Do you think she's got grounds to sue me? She tried last time. I said, go on then. Then nothing. When is a trial? October the 2nd it starts, my friend. And how long do they expect it to last? Apparently 2 weeks. But I can't see it going that long. But that's apparently what it is. But I mean, depending on what they're going to say, what to do, or how long they're in court per day for. But it's supposed to be, I believe it's October the 2nd. And they've allowed up to 2 weeks. So that should be interesting. But the thing is, though, it's about 4.5, 5 hour drive from where I am. So I can't be doing that every day for 2 weeks. And I don't exactly make any money on this YouTube channel to sort of cover any costs. So, you know what I mean, geese? I need to, maybe I need to start plugging me bloomin' memberships. That's what I need to do. That's what I should do. Them channel memberships now available. Less than 50p a week. How cool is that? I'll get a load of members. They get their names in green, and then I get to see them. It's a bit obvious when it's a channel member because their name in here is green, and they get a little badge. But do you feel she'll go home or stay, or will she be deported and banned from the UK GB for a period? I thought it'd be nice to ban her from the UK for life. To be fair, do you feel she'll go home and stay or stay? I think. I think they'll probably have something on there where she's got to leave the UK, maybe. I mean, would they let her stay, bearing in mind that she's been harassing the McCanns, and this is where the McCanns live? Got a feeling that yeah, they might do the court case, and then she's just got to go, i.e. deported. And I hope they ban her from mentioning anything to do with her being Madeleine or the Madeleine McCann case, or even contacting any of the McCanns. Full stop. Anywhere on social media, phones, in person, ban it all. And then ban her from the UK for life. And that way, the McCanns will be safe in their own country because they know Julia Wandelt will never, ever be in the UK, so they can relax. So that would be the perfect scenario. But I've got a feeling even someone like Karen Sprank would be like, oh, you can come and stay with me after the court. Do you know what I mean? They're like, no, you got to go. Maybe they could put something like you got 24 hours after the case, you got to leave or have left the country. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. So yeah, that's what I think. I wonder if she will be deemed enough to stand trial. Apparently so, because like, I mean, nothing's been said about her mental health. And Sergeant Sinclair did state that she's not on any medication in there. So they obviously don't believe she has any mental health issues because she's not even being medicated. So I thought it was a bit of a weird one because obviously, you know, that you can see in her past, she's definitely had mental health stuff going on. But for her not to be medicated in prison, then the specialist must have seen her and deemed her of sound mind. Like not even depressed or anything to do with mental health, because they're not giving her any medication. And that's the last I heard. But before that, her mum was saying she refused medication because she should have been on it. So I don't know with that one. But yeah, I mean, we're talking like back October the 2nd from now, plus all the time she's been in prison. So yeah, I think she'd be well enough to stand trial. Because otherwise she'd be in a different type, like say some sort of like hospital type custody rather than just normal custody. So as it stands, I reckon, yes, she is deemed well enough to stand trial, I'd say. But that's only my opinion. That's my onion. We're all going to be shocked after this trial. They show the Wandelites and the world from outlay what this lady's all about. Yep. Yeah, I think it's just one massive con. Like I said, she tried to sue me last time. Every time I get fraud, a liar, a con, she keeps saying that I'm going to take legal action and I will sue you. I was like, go on then. Bearing in mind, in order for you to sue me, you've got to be able to prove that you're not a fraud, a liar, and a con. And then I never heard from her again. So, do you know what I mean? I feel she'll be mental in court, display signs of aggression, which will be reason for concern. She's unwell, and unwell people like herself can be dangerous. Yeah, she can be dangerous. I think in the court environment, she might be overwhelmed. So I don't think, I mean, even a solicitor or lawyer be like, oh, you can't do any outbursts like this, that, or anything else, because it'd be detrimental to her and her case. They'll be like, look, she's getting all angry, this and that, oh, got a reason for concern. They just sort of reiterate that she is not Madeleine, she is just mentally unstable. And that might ruin our case. So, you know, being that it could be detrimental in the long term, she'll probably refrain from that and be advised to just sit there, shut up, and that's it. That's what I think. But if she does do anything like that, then it's just going to fall into the, you know, she's got mental issues. She's not Madeleine. She'll still be charged, you know, found guilty, whatever. But her actions will have serious, serious consequences because she is in a court of law. So, but then that's, you know, we don't know Julia and how she thinks, and regardless of any advice, she could be right. She could then start sort of shouting things out or whatever, but then she'd be removed from the court and the court case will carry on and she'll stay in prison, in custody, and they won't have her there. So that'd backfire for her as well. So, but the desolate one, you possibly could be right that she may show signs of aggression. I wouldn't I wouldn't assume that she wouldn't, but that idea, it's always possible. Always possible. At the end, I'd love to see you interview her. Yeah. I stress on about without any lies, I'd behave. I would love to hear her side. Why? Basically, then what next for Julia? Book deals. What do you reckon? Should I write a book? The Do a Story, The Fake Maddie, Netflix, The Fake Maddie. Thing is, though, they do all that. You're not supposed to be allowed to cash in on crime. So if she's found guilty of or whatever, then she's not allowed to do anything, or she's not allowed to receive any funds whatsoever, because you're not allowed to profit from crime in any shape or form. But yeah, I'd interview her. I'm like from the beginning, I told you. But you know, there's other things she could do maybe. But I think she'll reality will hit her straight in the face that, you know, she'll go back to whatever mundane life is and whatever, and she's not going to like it because she'll just feel like a nobody. Do you know what I mean? But maybe she'd try for interviews and that for money. But as far as I know, you're not allowed to make money from crime. So I have to reiterate, there is no hate, malice or anything towards Julia. Just in jest of the English man and lady, we're going to pee-wee just just a little bit. Yeah, just a tad. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely something going on mentally, to say or do everything she's said and done. But there's a lot of people that could be accountable for her actions as well by egging her on and platforming her and everything. So, but yeah, I mean, even now I could talk to her quite easily. I don't need to like be nasty in any shape or form. Just ask genuine questions to hopefully that she'd give genuine answers. Do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science. But who knows? Who knows? But where are all these Wandelites now? You win 10 grand and they don't want to say anything. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I forgot how that was up. We mentioned that. I can go. But yeah, trying to monetize your channel. Oh, I've never had plans to monetize, and then I end up monetized. Whatever next. But then, you know, I've always said, like, when the money comes in for this channel, go straight to the channel. And then there's things like this. If I've got the money, I'll pay for it. I'll go there and make content, and I'll follow the case or whatever. But as it stands, I make on average about £1 a day on this channel. So that obviously pays for my StreamYard. So I don't make any money. There's no profit, so to speak. I mean, I don't need it, but the actual channel itself has got to pay for the channel itself. So it pays now for StreamYard. So that's why I upgraded it, to get all your comments up on screen, and I can even have my logo if I wish. But I can do all sorts. But look, add me logo in the top right hand corner. Whee! But yeah, the channel membership, I think that $1.99 a month, so less than 50p a week. That's a good way of supporting the channel. So even, you know, I'd recommend probably say doing the channel membership, because it's long term, isn't it? Like $1.99 a month. It'd be better that say than doing a super chat. If you do a super chat for say £3 or £4, you could be a member for a month or two. So do you know what I mean? I think the more members, the better, and then build a big old wizard fam. It'd be quite cool to get the members, but yeah, it's you get the icons as well. They're like alien icons as well, and a wizard looking at UFO type thing. So you get a few things, but your name would be in green, so I see it. So you obviously get priority to any comments in lives or anything. I'll see it. So it'll be a lot easier to see you and reply to your comments than other people who are not members. So there's a little Brucey bonus. Like I say, less than 50p a week, it all helps. It all helps. I'll change my views on Ron, wizard. And thank you for this. Just how you state, there are blokes just calm and friendly, genuinely want to help. Easily exploited. Ron might be that fella. Yeah, ulterior motives, isn't it? Like for their own gain, which I don't get. So, but that's why Julia wouldn't come on. When I asked her to come on here, she replied saying no. I did keep the emails actually, but she's like, no, because you don't like me, you hate me. I said, no, I don't hate you. I don't know you, but I'm on the other side because I don't believe you're Maddie. And that was why she wouldn't come up. So, somebody as sharp as Sean, easy prey to anyone. He knows he lays up to protect his ways. I'll drink with Ron, you'd have good times with that energy. I apologize if he's watching. Wrong. But no, I mean, from what I've seen, I don't know the bloke, so I'm giving my opinion or my view on him as a bit of a plum from what I've seen him do with Sean and what he said about Julia and that, because I just think it's all a big con. But him as a person, I don't actually know him. So in real life, as they call it, IRL, Ron exploited. Hope he sees it. Hope he wakes up to how he's a pawn in a twisted game. Yeah, I mean, it's weird how he got back with Sean. I don't get it. Seems a bit strange. Seems a bit strange. But yeah, they know what they're doing. I mean, you're here, like they say, you're here to make money, they say. And they've done that with Julia Wandelt, whereas I'm on the other side of the coin. I can't lie with things like that just to make money. It's just not right. So that's why I'm sat here saying, like, I'll give you 10 grand to prove Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann, but they can't. But I like to sleep at night, so I'm not sitting here going, oh, well, okay, just to get Julia on, let me just lie and make out she is Madeleine. I can't do that. But they can make money. I'll just sit here and I'll plug my channel memberships for $1.99. That'll help. But then the more I make on this channel, the more I can get out and, I'll do cases like Julia Wandelt in October. If I have the money from the channel, because one thing I always said to the wife, I won't take money out of our bank for this channel. The channel will pay for the channel. That's it. I'm not taking money like to pay me rent or my mortgage or buy her a car. Just done that anyway. Yes, I bought her a car. A red Corsa. Lovely. Sport one. But that's why I've upgraded my StreamYard. Because even though like the ad revenue is only like £1 a day, it covers StreamYard every month. So I'm not physically paying for it. The channel is paying for its StreamYard. And then obviously, if I get any channel memberships, super chats or anything like that, then that goes into the pot. And then if if I'm sat and I'm looking at, say, £60, I can buy the Deception Detective. He's got a pack of cards, Deception deck. You can see like why they're 60 quid. He's put a lot of work into them. They look really cool. I'll save up 60 quid, get them, and then I'll actually use them. And I'll even advertise them for him in my videos. Like he doesn't even know I exist. But he's a professional. I'm not. I'm learning. But it'd be good to have those cards because I've been writing everything down. I'm filling up notepads like you wouldn't believe. And if I get his Deception deck, but if the channel makes 60 quid, and then I could get them and I'll use them in my videos. Do you know what I mean? So they serve a purpose. And then like Julia Wandelt in court, 4 hours and 38 minutes away. If the channel's got the money for that, then I can go and do that and I can cover it. Do you know what I mean? But anything to do with the channel, any income from the channel will be spent on the channel, not me. Nothing for me. I bought this myself. The channel didn't buy it, even though it's on there. But I'll have to do like sponsored, get my videos sponsored. That's what you need to get in it. But I don't get enough views. But I mean, would someone sponsor my video for a tenner? Because it all adds up. But you know, a channel has to make money for the channel, as simple as. And there's me giving away 10 grand of my own money because I know Julia Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann. So yep, you could throw that in my face. So you give away 10k. But no, I know I'm not. That's why I put it win the unwinnable. I'm not silly. I'm full on wizard. But yeah, like I say, so what I'll do is I'll have to start. It bugs me. I hate saying it. That's why it goes along the bottom there. Look, you can see it. It's blooming, like I ignore it because I'm not one to really keep like harping on about it. Apart from now, obviously, because even the wife said, like, yeah, if you don't mention it, how are you going to grow? How are you going to do this? How? Oh, yeah, I know you're right. So I've got to mention this channel membership. I've got to mention the super chats, but it's like it's a bit like scroungy, like. It is, but it isn't. Do you know what I mean? So not everyone's got loads of money, but that's why I like the channel memberships, $1.99. I mean, that's nothing, 50p a week, so it's not so bad. But yeah, but I need to earn money for the channel for me to get out and about and do more for the channel. That's basically it. So if the channel earns some money, I can do more. But for now, obviously it covers the StreamYard, got all that, all the extras, so I can literally stream unlimited, where I was restricted to 20 hours a month. So I try and go 5 hours a week, and now I could sit here for like 3-4 hours and then do the same tomorrow morning and then the same the next day. So that's worth paying. So yeah, I've got the StreamYard every month, the paid version now going up in the world, and get my own logo in the top corner instead of the StreamYard logo. So it's all good. So yeah, that covers that each month. You know, I monitored it, and then after 3 months, I was like, yeah, that's bringing in enough each month that would cover the cost of this. So yeah, right, I'll do that. So that's why I do it. So yeah, the channel pays for StreamYard. Whee! But yeah, but like that. Look, it's already super chat your questions, guaranteed to be answered. And support the Wizard channel membership now available. They're the two that I had ready for as and when. And I got this. I think it was off Creaky Blinder. Come along the bottom, different ticker. Look, every pound, euro, or dollar from a super chat adds 1 minute to the live stream time. I'll do a live stream and I'll plan to go for maybe an hour, and then for every whatever super chat wise, every pound or whatever comes in, then I'll add a minute to the live stream. So say, you know, it totaled say 60 quid, then that's an extra 60 minutes. So an hour stream will become a 2-hour stream. Do something like that. I don't know. I'll make it up as I go along. But I got that from Creaky Blinder. It wasn't my idea. He said something about it when I was watching him. I was like, do you know what? That's a good idea. But I don't really think I've got enough people. But, you know. Imagine a Julia perfume line, the scent of one. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, before, look, can you see that? That's beard wizardry. The Wizard's Own beard oil. That's a business I started, but my brain went, so I stopped doing it. But it's all vegan and natural, handmade stuff. Beard oil. Called it the Wizard's Own, and it's called Beard Wizardry. I still own beardwizardry.co.uk, I think. But yeah. Love your moody man. We're happy to the channel for it. Well, the big one. This one. It's a big one. Yep. I'm still Yep. Okay, if you want it. I had one. The real Julia Wandelt Facebook. Danny. I keep that's habit saying the real Julia Wandelt. Danny, there was a painting that she liked. I said, well, you can have it. I need to get her address. That's what you reminded me. Thank you very much. So, but yeah, I can take a donation and send you a painting. Yeah, anything to help the channel, because I've got my blank canvases. Look, I've got another three different sizes. Keep on painting. So yeah, Kay, if you want it, you can have it. I have to go on my actual YouTube page, and you go down as an email address. It is the wizardswordsuk@gmail.com, because I'll need your address for me to send it. So I think sending something that size, it was about £5-6, is it? So it's not too bad. But yeah, can you see, like, all the water's got like yellowy red in it as well. So I was quite chuffed with that on my trees. My wife's like, "Oh, you do love your trees because you're good at them." But yeah, I do like that with the mountain. But all I got to do is sign it. I varnish it. That's what I do. I paint them all, and then when I sell them, I'll actually sign it. You'll get my SJG, my proper initials. Then I varnish it, and that protects it, and then I send it out. So yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, that's the bigger canvas. It's what's my hair doing? It's 40 by 50 centimeters, 50 wide, 40 high. Just so you know the size. Oh, there you go. Oh, bit of reachy. There you go. So you can see the size: 40 by 50 or 50 by whatever you want to call it. But yeah, be more than happy to send that to you. Okay, that's not a problem. And obviously, like I say, it will be signed. If you want a little personalised message actually on the back of it, with my signature on that as well, then just say so. It'd be like something simple, like "with all my love," and then I'll sign it, to make it more personal. So, Or she teams up with another not like woman, starts twerking with Meghan Markle. With a fake pregnancy. They love using friends. Those who make them giggle. Yeah, that'd be hilarious with a fake bump. It's like my bray. Oh, is it? Happy days. Oh, well, there you go. So did you see it properly? Because that's a bit thingy. It's a bit big, so you can see it properly. Can you see that? So you can see it a bit up. Struggling away there, trying to fit in the screen. I'm trying to see when I do it, but like I say, it's nice. It's funny, so I was actually going to change that today, and I completely forgot because I cycle all my different artworks. So, because sometimes I've done a self portrait of me, so I've got one behind me there as well, and then I do a weird one like that. My wife had that up, but it looks like it's. I did varnish it a bit, but it went weird. It looks like it's cracking. So that's quite annoying. So I can't do anything with that, but Julia, should I stay or should I go now? If I go, I'll be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. Like my brain. I did see that when I said it. I still didn't put the N on the end, did I? They're wrong about Harry and Meg's. I've known them well in America. Tells me they're hilariously funny. Think two very naughty kids. That's why they're shunned. Just say effort and have it not stuck up. Yeah. They're probably just more down to earth, as you put it. Yeah, not a problem, Kay. Not a problem. I'll get it all signed and sprayed. Oh, that's the size that I put up. I don't know why I clicked on that. Apparently, Harry opera. So opera, where can I go for Royal by name? He's like a bloke from Bolton. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of anyone or anything to do with the royal family, to be honest. I'll stay away from all that, like you do. Oh, drunk on me, bro. Go me. But yeah. But I will say, yeah, if you do ever see a picture here that you like, I will accept a donation to the channel, not for me, but to the channel, and I'll send it to you. I don't know what postage would be. I assume it's about £5 or something now, isn't it? Something that size or whatever, but it doesn't matter. E-briber. But yeah, happy days. Send a well, say in the thingy, like, you know, that you want the painting first. That'd help. And then I'll be like, yeah, okay, what painting? Yeah, send a donation. Yeah, boom. But then email me, like I say, through thewizardswordsuk@gmail.com. Because obviously I need your address, otherwise I can't send it, can I? Because I'll send that one to UK, and I'll need to send the other one to Danny. She said that she wanted one. I remember. I can't think what one it was now. I'll check it down because to remember, I'll have to have a look. It's one of the smaller ones because they're the bigger ones. I do the 40 by 50 centimeters are the bigger. The other ones are 20 by 30 centimeters and 30 by 40 centimeters. I think that's the smaller one. That's a 20 by 30. That one, but that's a bit random. That one. I have my moments in the world of art, but yeah, I'm still in an arm whether to even go. So I got the Wizard's World on YouTube as well. I think it's got about 10 subscribers. I think I'll say it hits about 100 because I was thinking of doing paintings. Like I could either do it live or pre-record, do a painting and post it up so you can see it. I mean, some landscape paintings, believe it or not, I can paint in minutes, and some I can do in 10 minutes. So, but link. What link are you after? What link would you like? Pick a link, any link. Linkety link. What link is it you need, Kay? What link? What link would you like? You can either actually probably the better one. Hang on, bear with me, geese. So I was thinking about the other thing because oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So 2 seconds. So now you go on the Wizard's Words. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm copy and paste because it's I find with actual YouTube it can be quite a that's my Ko-Fi, but I forgot to say, like, there is actually I put the button on the wizardswords.com. I forgot, and I'm doing all that messing about, but that one, it's like YouTube takes 40 or 50%. It's quite crazy how much they do. But if we go through the Ko-fi, then it's a hell of a lot less. I think it's like 5%, which is much better, much better. So that's probably the best one. But it's also on the wizardswords.com. There's a little donate on the bottom left. But But yeah, because someone, I think they donated £20 to the channel, and I thought, oh, that'll look good, and whatever, as and when it clears. And from that, it was just under £12. I was like, they took about 8-9 quid there. That's YouTube for you. So, but yeah, do it there, Kate. You can actually click it. Make sure it's not monthly. Make sure it's one time, and you can put in whatever it says, like choose amount. That's just whatever come up. But if you click on it, you can actually put in whatever you like. You put your message, and that's all happy days. And then obviously, like I say, I'll send it to you. Happy days. Do this again. Yeah, I was zooming in out because again, I'll do so much different stuff on this channel. I don't think doing paintings on it would. Maybe it's too different because people are you're watching me review Douglas Murray. Then we're talking about body language or statement analysis, and then you'll be a landscape painting. I don't know if people want that all on the same channel, but the Wizard's World, that's the world where it'd be more personal because obviously I do my paintings and whatever. And if that channel sort of gets going, then it'd be more about life and stuff, I suppose. Painting, poems. Yes, I do write poems as well. I wrote a book. Ooh. It's just sitting there. But to paint and share your thoughts on absolutely anything as you do your art, YouTube was made for those great things. Yeah, that's what the Wizard's World. Like I say, it's got 10. It's got 10. So yeah, I was always like, if it gets 100 subscribers, I'll do it. But maybe I was being a bit silly, a bit high. Gotcha. Oh, you got me, Kate. Yeah, happy days. Apparently, you can link Ko-fi to this live stream, so when people donate through that, it comes up and goes wee. But I don't know how to do it. That's how technical I am. But yeah, I do appreciate that, Kay, and yeah, hopefully you'll love the painting. Yes, it is all mine. Yes, all here, there. That one's gone to Kay. that one. I will change them around for the next one, but they look all. Thank you very much. Please dress as Bob Ross when doing a painting vid. Do you know, I didn't even know who he was. And I had about 6 people go, oh, like Bob Ross. Like, what are you on about? And then I remember, as a kid, I remember Joy of Painting. And then it all comes flooding back. And I was like, isn't that weird? So, yeah. That's sweet of Kate. Yes, definitely. I'm more than happy to send out. See, even doing that, I feel better. Because, like, yes, you donate to the channel, help the channel, which is marvelous, and I love it. Oh, I love you and appreciate it. But the fact that I'm sending you a painting for it feels like you get, even though you got the channel. But I don't know. I'm weird like that. It's like it's accepting money for nothing. Otherwise, even though you get the channel and obviously even channel membership, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel better for it. Like, yes, you bought a painting. You are talented with nothing wrong with what I can see there. Fantastic. Reminds me of the artwork for Elder Scrolls. Yep. I remember Bob Ross Legend. Yep. Oh, because I've even got knives that I use as well. Funny enough, but like I say, I don't know whether like really to build up the Wizard's World channel and do it there and separate it, or have a playlist where people can come on and then maybe they could then choose landscape painting, and then I can do it on this channel because obviously there's already over 5,000 subscribers here. So rather than trying to wait to get to 100 on the other one, just do it here. I don't know what to do. You have to advise me, people. I can have a playlist and put landscape paintings and do it on this channel. And then I can have people that want to watch, body language. Then I have people that want to watch the reviews like I do with Simon Dan and Douglas Murray. Do the missing kids type stuff, but that sort of comes under body language and whatever as well. Like the crime, the cults, and then I can have landscape painting. I don't know. Put it all on different ones or different channel. The Wizard's World, build that up. I mean, in school, somebody did a Bob Ross landscape for the GCSE art exam. They got an A as well. Oh, blooming hell. Fair play to them. I was just, I love a bit of Bob Ross. Because when people mentioned it, I thought, right, let me have a look. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. So it was in my brain, but many, many years ago. But I only started because I watched Landscape Artist of the Year. And being like depression and whatever, I was like, oh, I wonder if that, I was watching it thinking that'd be quite relaxed. I've never done it before in my life, ever. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I'll just buy some paints and a couple of canvases and mess about with it. Just give me a chance to like chill out. I've done it, and my missus like, you're good. I was like, I've never done that before. She's like, we. I was like, I know, we. Or is it poo? What are you saying? But yeah, I've never done it. I've never like done art at school. But oh, it's come up on my other laptop, but not this laptop. That Kay supported you. Thank you. That's my pleasure. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. It says Kay supported you. Thank you. With your exclamation mark. I don't know. Any way I can bring it up on the screen. Make sure obviously people don't. Oh, it come up. It actually came up. Look, Kofi. Oh my god, I never knew that would happen. Kofi bot. How cool's that? So it is linked. It just didn't come up on the screen. So maybe I've got to do something there. Look. I'm well chuffed it worked. It worked. You're famous, Kay. You're the first ever to do it via Kofi. I think Fred was the first to do the stickers, and RS was the first to donate through Super Chat. So that's all happy days. Make sure I'm logged into it as well, because I don't know if that'll have an effect on it. It's got like celebration things coming up. Because I've got to be careful what I bring up on screen, because I don't want to bring up any of her details or anything, but blimey heck. Kay, I don't think you attend that much. Are you nuts? Oh my word, I'm actually lost for words. Blimey. It says only visible to me, so that's good, but I won't show it. But blimey. Thank you very much, Kay. That's I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest, I was thinking, tenner a do. Blimey heck. I went a bit quiet there, didn't I? I was a bit like, I didn't expect her to do that much. I was a bit I can reply as well, so that's good. So, but you're a generous lady, thank you. Yeah, it made me go all goosey and weird. I was like, oh my god. Like I say, I was thinking, a tenner will help the channel. Oh, I really appreciate that, Kay. I'm a bit lost for words. I'm normally quite find it quite hard to accept things and everything. But that's made my heart go all funny there. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Well, you've officially the first person to actually shut me up. Blimey. But yeah, I won't make it obviously visible, whatever, because it says in there that it's private, only visible to me. So obviously, I don't want to do whatever. But blimey heck, maybe that. Oh, see, that's why it's come up like on the thing, like that, comes up in the chat. But well, shut me up. Bit of a dealer, Rodney. Yeah. But that's one. I can't believe all that come up as well. That's cool because you get your recognition on screen as well. That's brilliant. So, yep. K's the first of many. but, but yeah, get all that. Like I say, don't forget to email me your address, and I'll get that sent off to you. I'll get it all. I'll get all that signed, and I'll spray the varnish all over it to protect it, and then I'll send that out to you ASAP. So hopefully you'll receive that super quick. Hope it looks good when you've got it in your hands. Hope it looks as good as it does here. Although I suddenly get it, it's disappointed. So no talking wizard, love that telly show. Exactly how would you have to be for a seat? And I applied, but I got refused, or I didn't make it. I did. I did. I sent in that picture. But I don't think it's got enough going on. I like landscapes without all the man-made stuff in it. But obviously, I'm gonna have to start painting bridges and buildings and stuff and all. I'll apply again next year. You'll see me on Landscape Artist of the Year. But oh my god, it's that wizard! I've got loads of paintings, but now that one's going to K. I'll get a different one. That was one of my first ones. That's a little wee one, but some of them I paint over and that, and they crack. I don't know why. Like that one, this one, the weirdy one, but. I imagine well, my rendition represents the state of the educational system. To the landscape of the year, judges present a canvas who can't be asked painted in bold black paint. Yeah, there's one way of doing it. So, thank you, Maya. That one there is going to K. This with the mountain in the water. So that's one of the bigger ones. 40 by 50, did I say centimeters? So that's all good. But I can't remember how I even logged into that. Don't know what I'm doing there, but yeah. Imagine to give Court an idea of you, her own fan slashed it on a big screen. Yeah, that embarrassing. I'm crazy. Snog Julia, kiss the grift away. Definitely. But apparently it's going to actually message me as well. I don't know what's going on. Apparently the Kofi thing was going to message me. I don't know how it all works. It's all technical. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. I've snogged for £20 on nights out. All kinds of goobers. Polish goblin. Really? For £20, eh? I'm not sure how I want to try and get it so the copy comes up on the screen or whatever, but I don't know if I can do that. Trying to do things live. You think, no, you should be doing this. We should all be prepared beforehand. Don't know what it's doing. I don't know what my phone's doing. It's saying it's supposed to. It's doing some random stuff. Technically. Oh, well, there you go then. Happy days. I'll leave that alone. I don't know what I'm pressing, but snogging people for £20 on a night out. Whatever next. Whatever next. But yeah, where's all these people for the world of 10K, man? It seems that everyone believes that Julia is Maddie, but they just don't want to prove it. Okay. So there we go. What can we say about that? What can you say about that? Julia call from within prison. Why not now? No malice to the lady, but I do actually feel, how is that woman? I reckon she got done for that, without a doubt. Do you think that was a big no-no? Got a feeling that yeah, doing that, it's probably excuse me, all kinds of no-no. So yeah, I don't know what I assume I'd say solicitors. I think on that one. They definitely would have stepped in and said, oi. Yeah. I don't think she's going to do it again, though. I reckon they definitely have pulled the plug on that. But yeah, I think it's dangerous for a whole case. Absolutely everything to do with Julia is going to go Pete Tong. I mean, you can't be in prison and then streaming on YouTube. about this, that, and everything else. That's just, it's crazy. Like, why would you do that, or why would she do that? So, yeah, but will she change her plea? Will she change her plea? So, no, don't think she will. Should she? Yes. Will she? Probably not. Hmm. Does it play out better in her case to be defiant and go not guilty? No. If you plead not guilty and then you're found guilty, it's normally worse for you. But if you plead guilty, then it saves a fortune. So all the McCann appear should call for them. Apparently they are going to turn up to testify, but will they or won't they at the time? Maybe not. Should appear in court. Yeah, well, apparently they're going to. Apparently, the last I heard is that they were going to court, and that'll be the day the press will be there. First day, the day Kate and Jerry turn up, and the last day. That's probably all that. Because I think Danny said that actually from the real Julia Wandelt Facebook page. Isn't stupid and could come out with or screen things we discuss on McCann's in direct court. Yep. I suppose she's got nothing to lose now. No, she hasn't. That normally makes people quite dangerous when they've got nothing to lose. Her parents don't want no part. She's been in prison as an act of revenge before she's deported. Leave us wizard and all live chat with new questions and angles. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. But I don't get why she pleads not guilty when there's stuff even on there that says that she is guilty. So, you know. Yeah. Well, 2 hours, 22 minutes. Blimey. I've been talking and all. So, yeah, right. Okay. Happy days. What is today? Friday, isn't it? It's a funky Friday. So, yeah. I don't normally go do lives on weekends. I don't know if Saturdays or Sundays are any good for people during the day or in the evenings. I don't know. Not really thought about weekends, to be fair. So maybe that's one by some funny way break the McCanns and force some kind of public inquiry into the McCanns themselves. We'll ask why she's saying that about the McCanns. Stands plausible. Anything's plausible, mate. Anything. But I mean, they're not silly. They're even Operation Grange and all that. They're not silly towards the McCanns, Kate and Jerry. I mean, if I'd done that thing with I suppose back in the time, the Kate and Jerry interview, the one that I'd done the other day, people must have done that at the time and done their sort of body language or statement analysis or whatever it may be. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, there's always more to it than meets the eye, but oh, my fingers. But yeah, it's a bit strange, that one. So, yeah. But Operation Grange, I don't know. At least something new. Something new. But anyway, right, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Right, let's bring this one to an end. Happy days. Like we do. And the next live will probably random. It's supposed to be Monday 8 p.m, but I might go live before then. Who knows? I'll make it up as I go along. It's the best way. Depends what's going on in the world. Different news and everything. Like I have just posted posted the video, the update to Nola Dinkins, the 3-year-old girl, which sadly ended in a horrible kind of way. But what can you do? But yeah, it's all up there. So people, it's over for McCann and Tapas 9. I thought it's Tapas 7. I think that is what was needed. Method and the madness. But UKGB public ask questions as you can't save McCann's. It's public money. They're being used and spent. Yep. Something new, maybe. But I don't know if Operation Grange would be brought to an end and have something new people, new investigators, new fresh eyes, everything. Don't know if they would even do that. The amount of money they spent, you think they would, but I think, you know, cases like that, the people like us, we're always going to have our opinions, our views, speculate. Of course we are, but it's not answers, and that's what we want. If for Maddie's sake, more than anything, you want answers, blimey. But yeah. But anyway, right, all you lovely people, thank you for being here on this glorious, funky, freaky Friday. I'll be back Monday at 8 p.m, but may well be random at some point, who knows. So feel free to check out the videos that are uploaded and the other lives if you missed them. Leave your comments. I always see the comments, always try and reply as well. Happy days. It's the way I roll. Try to answer and keep it as a two-way conversation as much as possible. But as expected, there was no one, again, to collect the 10K, like the 5K before and the 5K before that. So that'll be it for these type of streams, because obviously there's loads and loads of Julia Wandelt fans, but none of them have got any hoo-has to actually come and actually say their bit. So they believe Julia because of what she said, but they don't want to come with actual any evidence. Funny that. But nonetheless, I will be back Monday at 8 p.m. And you know what I say at the end of every stream and every video? Be wizard, stay wizard. That's the wizard's words.